So this is the next part of the mini-series exploring xPlane 12.1.0 Beta 2, and in this video I'm going to show you the programming up of the G1000 ready for the IFR flight that we've already planned from Jersey to Birmingham. I've already shown you in a video before this one the new features of the G1000 on the ground. So now we'll program up the G1000, and then in the video after this we'll do the actual flight on the VATSIM network. Hope you enjoy. So to program the flight plan, and we'll be having, looks like they're using 2.6, so I will just check the METAR. Now there's probably a way to do this through the aircraft now. If only I knew how. So as I mentioned in the previous video, I recorded this one before I edited the previous one. So I've actually found out, so it's on the airport information section, and if you click on the WX soft key at the bottom, that gives you the METAR in the right hand side decoded. So you can see here it's got the variable, wind, light and variable, and that favours runway 26 at Jersey, because 26 is the preferential runway. I'll just get that QNH in. We're already on hectopascals. So if you want to change the SR22 from inches of mercury to hectopascals, that's PFD and then alt unit, and inches to mercury to hectopascals there. So yeah, like I was saying, let's program the flight plan. So I keep getting distracted, all these different things. And so procedure, select departure. So we are expecting an ORTAC departure per what we filed. We'll have a look at the chance for the ORTAC SID of 0, question off 26. It's the oh sorry, that's Oriston, not ORTAC. So it's the ORTAC 3 alpha off 06 off 26, so we'll scroll down to ORTAC 3 alpha, enter, load that, then down to after ORTAC we go to menu, and then we want an airway, so we load the airway, and Quebec 41's the only option. We'll be taking that, oh that's strange, to thread or DOMOC. But I was expecting to go further on it. I was expecting to go all the way, let's just check the SRD again, into silver on Quebec 41. Oh, I just have to scroll. That's weird how it starts and you can't see it all. Anyway, so to silver, enter, load. And that takes me to silver with all these fixes, and then we'll put in the destination Echo Golf, oops, backspace, Echo Golf Bravo Bravo, enter, enter, and then we'll look at the star we expect for Birmingham, so we'll just go on ChartVox again. I'll just pin that chart while we're here. I don't need any of the Manchester ones, that's from a previous flight, and don't need Farnborough either. So Jersey, we'll pin that one. While we're on Jersey, we'll pin the aerodrome and docking and parking chart. Then we'll go to Birmingham, look at the stars, and we're expecting silver to be an option. Might be named something else, of course. Silver 1 Bravo. Where's the chart for Silver 1 Bravo? Shout if you can see it. Silver 1 Bravo, there we are. Interestingly, it says we're to be at flight level 170 silver. Obviously, our cruise level is going to be below that, flight level 90 at Hornley as well. So I'm not sure quite how that's supposed to work, but we'll plan silver 1 Bravo. We might get assigned something else by ATC. So we'll go procedure, select arrival, and scroll down to silver 1 Bravo. You'll notice it's silver 1 Bravo. Obviously they don't have more than 6 letters, so they can't have the full 5-letter fixed designator and the number and letter at the end of it, so it's just Silv 1 Bravo. It's absolutely the same procedure. Load that and just zoom out on this, make sure it looks about right. Takes a little while sometimes. Yeah, that looks good, and you can see all the traffic there with the vectors. Some of them doing funny things, but it is only a beta. Cool, and I may as well plan an approach, although it might get changed. So have a look at Windy. This is a really good website for checking the winds for Birmingham. This is an alternative to going on Fantastic, and looking on here I can click on there and go Birmingham, and it's 0309, but Windy's quite good as well. Windy, it'll give me the upper wind, so I'm looking at the 2,000 foot winds from the north east. Gives you quite a good visual representation. Lower level it's more from the north, and the TAF is 0208, so I'd expect to be landing into wind, so roughly towards the north. Let's have a look at the Birmingham. Oh, before I leave that, let's pin that one. Birmingham aerodrome chart. So it's either 15 or 33, so I expect 33. So we'll go to the approach chart for runway 33. We'll expect an ILS approach, pin that one in. Of course, this is all subject to change depending what ATC give us, but it's always good to have it planned and programmed, so we're ready to go. So flight plan, procedure, select approach for the ILS approach runway 33. And I'll expect radar vectors. There are different transitions onto that approach, so you can see from the Bravo Hotel X-ray 1 and 2, and Maple as well. Can't see Maple on there, can you? Star. Can't see a chart for the Maple transition to the approach, so anyway, we'll expect vectors. Enter minimums. Look at the chart again. So the category Alpha aircraft, and we're doing a Cat 1 approach, so minimums are about 488. So barometric minimums. 490 feet. Enter. Load. And then going to flight plan. We've got the arrival down to Grove and the approach. The other thing I'm going to do, because I'm going to be on GPS the whole way, is I can program the nav radio with the ILS frequency now, because there's no point not really. If I was in a rush to get airborne, obviously I would do this in a cruise. We're going to be waiting around for ATC to have a bit of ATC. I'm in no rush, so 1170.1 is the Birmingham ILS frequency. So we'll go nav 110.1, flick that over, and I'll put it on both 10.1. Change that back to com, and on CDI1 we'll just change the course to the inbound course for 33, which is 326, and do that the same on nav2 326. So that's set up ready for us to use. Change the CDI back to GPS. One thing to be aware of, I find it's a bit dodgy because it goes from Jersey to runway 26, because you've got that in as it's kind of the wrong way when you're departing. So I like to activate the leg from runway 26. So I go to that leg, press menu, activate leg, and that way it doesn't turn back on itself. And you can see that swung round there, the GPS needle swung round to be an actual departure track rather than the reciprocal, which is always good. So we'll bring round the heading bug to be runway heading for departure, which is 260 I believe. Let's just check that on the Jersey Aerodrome chart. 263 magnetic for... It's interesting, why is the SID 260 then? 1.3 Alpha climb straight ahead at above 3000. Strange. When was this updated? Change 524. So it ought to be up to date 263. Don't know why that's different. Won't worry about that too much. So we're quite early. The booking is on ground on the CTS for Jersey ground at 9:45, at least that's in half an hour from now. And we wanted to depart a bit later on anyway. So what I might do is just save the flight, and we can always return to it later. So save flight. So SR22 Echo Golf Juliet Juliet Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. Situation. Save. So that's us all set up for the flight. We'll log back in later on when there's some ATC online, and do the actual flight. That'll be a separate video and the final one in this mini series. So hopefully you enjoyed watching me get everything set up, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye bye.